If you have watched this channel long enough, you'll know that I'm really into staking. I love staking for the mere fact that it's like collecting dividends but in cryptocurrencies. And chances are, when you are staking these tokens, they will usually auto-compound for you, which ensures that your money is being used efficiently. So today, let's go through the different tokens that I'm staking, which brings me money every single month. Hi, my name is Jordan and welcome to the channel, where we earn money by sitting around and watching paint dry. Because that's the best form of investment, and yes, we won't get moonshots all the time, but what we can do is to passively grow our crypto portfolio, which can be pretty big in the future, or at least I hope. So the way I'm breaking this down is gonna be as follows. How much you need to start on earning the platform or the token, how much I'm earning from it right now, and how you can get started. But enough of the chit chat, let's look at the first token that I have on my list right now. So the first token is UST, which I'm staking on Anchor Protocol. Because on Anchor Protocol, I'm also running a delta neutral strategy where part of my earnings will come from mirror tokens as well. On Anchor Protocol, you do not need a lot to start. You can start with as little as 10 UST, which is roughly $10 US. And USD can be purchased from KuCoins, and I'll leave the links in the description down below where you can get them. So Anchor Protocol provides a calculator that gives you a rough earnings that you'll get from it. So with my current deposit on Anchor Protocol, I'm getting roughly $10.23 a month. And this amount increases because I'm doing some new delta neutral strategy on Mirror Protocol. But on Mirror Protocol, my yield is gonna be in Mirror tokens, so it's gonna be a little bit different there. And on Mirror Protocol, it's been 2 weeks since I ran the delta neutral strategy, and I've so far received about 2.3 tokens, which is roughly $4 here. So the earnings dropped because the price of Mirror tokens has slumped, but we'll be switching to a different farm, so if you're interested to learn how to get started with Mirror Protocol, I'll leave it in the description down below. So for Mirror Protocol and Anchor Protocol, we're getting roughly $15 a month just from these two protocols. So the next platform is a pretty big platform that most of you might know, and that is Crypto.com. So for Crypto.com, I'm doing 3 different kinds of staking here, one with the exchange, one with the card, and one with CryptoEarn. For this, there's a minimum amount requirement, which is as follows. The exchange staking requires a minimum of 5,000 or 10,000 CRO tokens. The card staking requires at least $5,000 worth of CRO tokens. And lastly, the Crypto.com Earn requires a minimum of $200 to $300 worth of the supported cryptocurrency. So let's talk about the exchange staking first. The exchange staking requires you to lock a minimum of 5,000 CRO, which will give you a daily reward of 10% APY. With 10,000 CRO, I'm getting roughly 2.7 CRO token on a daily basis, which translates to about $1.20 per day or $36 a month, which is pretty good. So this amount will change depending on the price of CRO, and something to note that 10,000 CRO that we locked in will be there for a period of 6 months. And on the app, because I stake $5,000 worth of CRO for the green card, I'm getting roughly 8.7 CRO tokens on a weekly basis. So this translates to about $15 a month. But the 5,000 CRO token is going to be locked there for 6 months, but in return of the lock, I do get benefits like 100% rebate on Netflix and Spotify, and 3% rebates in CRO tokens when I spend with my card. And on the app itself, I also have our YouTube portfolio, and some of the tokens that we've bought qualifies for the Earn program on the app, which means we get additional cryptocurrencies on top of what we have already purchased. So from the Earn program, you can see that we get roughly 80 cents in USDT, 1 cent in Doge, and 4 cents in Solana every single week. And if you put that into a month, that would be $3.36 in cryptocurrencies. And so if you guys are already using Crypto.com, try your best to use the Earn program so you can earn extra cryptocurrencies through that. Although the amount might be very small right now, but as we progress with the YouTube portfolio, this interest will slowly grow into bigger amount as time goes by. And so for Crypto.com, we are getting roughly $54.36 each month. At this point, you might think that for the amount that I'm putting in, I'm not really getting much back. But these are the platforms that I trust and I feel that are safer than aiming for APYs in 3 digits, which I'm not too comfortable in putting my money into. And with a trusted platform, I can focus on creating better content for my YouTube channel as well. And if you haven't, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys can drop a like for this video because it's gonna be free for you guys. So the next platform that I'm staking on is C# Finance. So this is one of my favorite platforms because we get tokens every day and we get different tokens as well, which is pretty awesome. So C# Finance does not need to have a minimum, but you need to purchase C# tokens from PancakeSwap and stake it on their platform. So this holds a little bit more risk because it's in the DeFi space and anything can happen, like a platform shutting down or a rug pull.
I also like to live dangerously.
But the cool thing about C# Finance, as I mentioned before, is that they pay out not only in C# tokens, but also other tokens that they are invested into. So the first token that I get from C# Finance is the C# token. And I'm staking roughly 4.3 tokens here, and I'm getting roughly 0.05 tokens every 2 weeks or 0.1 token every month. And since each C# token is $242, this means we are yielding about $24 worth of tokens. And on top of that, we do get tokens from other projects as well. And I gotta be honest here, most of these tokens here lackluster, but the biggest winner for me is Splinterlands. So for Splinterlands, we get roughly 70 tokens after a month, and each token is valued at 14 cents, which means that we are getting roughly $10 worth of Splinterland tokens, which we can convert into C# token again, and thus increasing our stake and kind of cycle our money through it. And it's kind of what I'm doing right now. So in total from C# Finance, we are getting roughly $35 of yield just from them. And next, we have Hodlnaut, which is probably the platform that pays me the most at current time. So Hodlnaut is an easy to use and has no minimum deposits for you to start earning cryptocurrencies. But the downside of it is that it uses the ERC chain and the Bitcoin network, which means that fees can be pretty expensive at times. However, if you use the affiliate link in the description down below, you'll get $40 worth of crypto when you deposit your first $1,000 worth of crypto into Hodlnaut. And to get started with Hodlnaut, it's pretty simple. You just have to deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT, or DAI, and it will automatically start the earning process for you. So one of the benefits of this is that every single week they do the payouts. And the payouts are automatically compounded back into your account for you, which leaves you worry-free. So on Hodlnaut, I'm holding mainly Bitcoin, which pays me a 7.5% APY on my Bitcoin deposits. So every single week, I'm getting roughly $8.80 worth of Bitcoin in my account. So in a month, that is roughly $35.20. And if you're playing Axie Infinity, you'll probably know about staking AXS. So in my list, this is the highest APY staking platform at 89%. So to start staking AXS, you need to get AXS onto the Ronin chain, which can be done via Binance or bought on RAM directly. So right now I have roughly 4 AXS that is staking, and it gives me roughly 0.01 AXS per day, which is pretty decent. So 0.01 AXS translates to about 80 cents a day or $24 a month. So these gains might be good, but it comes with a caveat that you have to restake them on a daily basis to get the best out of it, which can be a pain because sometimes you get carried away with work and you forget about restaking your stakes on AXS. And I'll be honest that it happened to me a couple of times. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward process of staking your AXS. Lastly, I started staking on Luna as well. So Luna is a pretty new entry to my list and I don't expect much from it. So to stake Luna, you'll require a Terra station and some Luna token. So everything on the Luna platform uses Luna as gas, which means that you'll require some Luna to do transactions as well. So Luna staking is a little bit different from the rest because there are commissions when you stake with validators, and it's better to stake with a validator that is 99.99% up, and the commissions from these validators can range from 0% all the way to 20% depending on the validators that you select. So I've done a video on how to select a validator on my channel as well, and I'll put it in the description down below or maybe in the pinned comments. So currently from Luna, I'm getting roughly $1.93 a week, but it does not pay me everything in Luna. I get paid in other tokens like UST, KRT, MNT, which are stable coins for different currency. So like KRT is for the Korean won version of the stable coin, and so on. So every month on Luna, I'm looking to get roughly $7.72 just from Luna's platform itself. So in total, I'm getting roughly $170 a month from all these projects, and they require minimal effort in maintaining them, which I really love because I can then focus on other things while my money makes money for me. So my personal plan for these tokens or platform is to hit a target of $500 worth of passive income every single month, which can then be reinvested or put into other projects that can give potentially better returns. So to some, this might be very small amount of money, but if you think about it, it's money that you wouldn't need to do much work for except liking and subscribing to my channel or this video. But jokes aside, as mentioned, there is very little maintenance required from these platforms and your money just keeps growing on a daily basis. So what other staking platforms are you guys using? Do let me know in the comments down below. And this is where I'll leave you guys. Until the next video, it's Jordan signing out.